Hi, my name is Frank. It's Friday. Time to kick back, relax, talk music. I got some brutally honest record reviews coming up for you in today's episode, talking Rolling Stones, KKs Priest, Alice Cooper, Mick Mars, tons of stuff. But first, let's draw for another winner in my UbeCube record crate giveaway. So here's the scoop. I drew for 2 winners of my UbeCube record crate giveaway a few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, and only one person claimed their prize. So let's do this again. Let's hope we have better luck this time and that the winner claims his prize. Let's see what we got. Boot Traders Vinyl Visits. And the winner of the UbeCube is, we'll see, Brian in Fort Worth. Awesome, Brian. Please drop me an email at channel33rpm@gmail.com and we will work out the details. I need to hear from you by November 10th, otherwise I will draw again. Thanks very much to the sponsor of this giveaway, and thank you to everyone who entered.
Channel 33 RPM.
First album I want to talk about is the new one from the Rolling Stones, Hackney Diamonds. I don't have a physical copy here yet that I can show you. This record is selling for like $45 here in Canada plus tax, so it's close to $50. I'm kind of waiting for the price to go down before I get it, and I will get it, but I have been streaming this. It's one of those albums I listen to and I just hit repeat and I listen to it over and over again because it is really good. I've read some mixed reviews about this one, and I don't get it. To me, it sounds like classic Stones, maybe with a modern touch, but it really leans back more to that classic Stones sound. Favorite tracks to it. So this is an album I highly recommend. If you haven't heard it, if you've only heard the first single, Angry, and haven't taken a deep dive into this record, please do. I think you will be happy you did. Next up, I want to talk about the new album from KKs Priest called Sinner Rides Again. Of course, KK Downing was one of the founding members of Judith Priest, and on this record he teams up with former Judith Priest singer Tim the Ripper Owens. They've done a couple albums now under the banner of KKs Priest, and I gotta say, this is an excellent heavy metal record. It's sort of a continuation of what they did on the first album, but they really take it to the next level on Sinner Rides Again. The songs are better, the lyrics are better, the production is better, there's great guitar work from both KK and AJ Mills. Of course, there's still some cheese on here, including some spoken word narration, which I believe is KK doing that, but it's kind of par for the course. If I had one criticism of this album, it would be that it's almost too relentless, almost too in your face. I can't listen to this album on repeats because it really is fatiguing, right? KK is really in that painkiller mode where he's trying to out heavy himself, and it's just something I can really only take in doses. But that's a small criticism, man. It's awesome that KK's out still doing this stuff. This is a great slab of heavy metal. Hopefully we see KK's Priest embark on a world tour here in the near future, because I would love to see him play in this neck of the woods. I'd love to see even more stuff from these guys in the years to come. So yeah, I'm really digging this. New one from KKs Priest, Sinner Rides Again. By the way, if you heard the new single from Judith Priest called Panic Attack, I gotta say, I had initially mixed feelings about the track, but it has grown on me. It kind of starts with this 80s vibe that kind of morphs into this painkiller kind of vibe later on in the song, and it didn't immediately register with me, but it's growing on me. I'm not going to say it's the best thing Priest has done in years, but it is really good. I'm curious to hear the rest of the album. Another track I just heard this week is that new one from Mick Mars called, what's it called? Loyal to the Lie. Loyal to the Lie. And when I first heard it, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. I guess I was expecting maybe more of a traditional rock song. I know Mick in past interviews has talked about his love of the blues, and he felt he gave up part of himself by playing in Motley Crue. So I expected something more traditional sounding, but this to me sounds like a modern hard rock song. So initially I was kind of like taken aback by like, what is this? What did Mick do? But the more I listen to it, the more I'm really digging it. That chorus is super catchy, and it's really good to see Mick finally putting out this solo record. So that's another album I'm definitely going to check out, and I look forward to hearing more of the singles he is going to be releasing on this, because I heard the interview Mick Mars did with Eddie Trunk this week, and they were talking about some of the other songs, and there's apparently a super heavy song that will be coming out, and also a piano ballad that Mick compared to Queen and Freddie Mercury. So again, my curiosity is really piqued on this one, so I look forward to hearing more about what Mick Mars has been up to. Next up, I want to talk about the new one from Alice Cooper called Road. This came out probably a couple months ago, and I ended up picking up the compact disc. That's because this comes with a second disc, live in concert video, and the CD comes with Blu-ray, and the vinyl came with the DVD. And I hate it when they do that, because I don't really care for DVDs. I watch my movies in the next room on a projector screen, 100-inch screen, and DVDs don't look great. 480 doesn't look great. I need at least 1080, or need 1080. So that's why I opted for the CD. Anyway, in terms of this actual album, at first when I heard the pre-release singles, I wasn't sure about this. Of course, I still picked it up because I buy anything Alice puts out, but I wasn't overly impressed. But then when I heard those singles in the context of the entire album and in the context of the entire CD, I loved it, man. It made more sense. And it's really weird how that happens, right? But this album has a definite theme. It's talking about life on the road and touring and stuff. And again, those songs just made a lot of sense in the context of the entire album. My favorite tracks would have to be White Line Frankenstein, which features Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. I really dig The Dead Don't Dance. That features Kane Roberts. And I also really dig the classic Alice Cooper humor on big boots and that line, "She's got big boots, baby's got boots." Love it. I like this better than Detroit Stories, which was his previous album. I'm not sure if it's as good as Paranormal, but it's probably on par with Paranormal, and it's great to see Alice at this stage in his career just pumping out the albums, man. Alice, keep doing it, because I will keep buying them. All right, 33ers, do you have any of these records? Have you bought them? Have you heard them? What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again real soon. Until then, keep on spinning.